Manifestation is using imagery to cultivate positive sensations. This is all that is happening, and this is so key to understand. It's irrelevant what the object of your manifestation really is. People really miss the point with manifestation. It's all about cultivating a positive emotional state, a positive frequency, and then opportunities are attracted to that frequency. If you act from peace, you will attract peaceful situations, circumstances, opportunities. And when you have a lot of shadow work to be done, and by shadow work, I just mean negative emotions that haven't been integrated into your being. When you have a lot of these negative emotions, such as fear, guilt, shame, anxiety, you will be unable to cultivate a positive mental state. As soon as you go to sit down and manifest something, you think of a positive vision. However, your negative emotions overpower this positive vision. And so you're unable to cultivate these good feelings and to just feel comfortable and safe in your imagination. You just have too much fear, too much anxiety. And so that overpowers your ability to manifest. And then you just kind of feel confused, disorientated, frustrated. Manifestation might feel really difficult, and you might just feel really out of touch with the reality that you desire. This is why it is so important to do shadow work and meditation alongside any type of manifestation stuff that you're doing. Because shadow work was simply just meaning that you are becoming more comfortable with those negative emotions in your psyche, learning to let them come, let them be, and then let them go. Just being present with them and melting them away will make more room for positive emotions. And meditation also just feeds right into this as well. Being able to sit, be mindful, to pay attention to your body, to the sensations in your body, and to pay attention to the right things. These are skills you develop with meditation. Both meditation and shadow work, just both of these things come together to allow you to almost purify your psyche from these lower frequency emotions. So you pay attention to your fear, you feel it in your body, you stop being afraid of it, and you accept it, and it melts away and then leaves so much more room for positive mental states. And so when you go to manifest and you think of this amazing thing that you're desiring, like maybe it's like a beautiful house or just a beautiful relationship, whatever it may be, that has so, like, imagine your psyche as just, it's this empty receptive globe once you've purified those negative emotions. And then that seed of manifestation, that seed of the feeling of the wish fulfilled, this kind of peace that you get when you achieve a desire, it's going to spread across that whole globe. And then you're going to feel the emotions way stronger, and you're going to be way more comfortable. Your mind is going to be more purified, and you're going to have less competing minds or competing thoughts in your mind. Usually we're just having this tug of war between the things that we want and the things that we're afraid of. And so purifying your body using shadow work and meditation will really, really up-level your manifestation skills. And this is why people that don't necessarily even focus on manifestation, it's not a conscious part of their reality, they just meditate and they just do like personal development, they end up attracting such positive states because it's just they've purified themselves so much, and what's left is just peace and love, and that naturally manifests for them. And they don't think about these specific objects in the future that they want. because they're just happy now. They're already living from the wish fulfilled. And manifestations, again, just simply a way to get to that peace, to cultivate that peace using objects that your conditionings are really fond of. So you think about these objects, and what's actually happening is you're tapping into what it feels like to have a moment, the momentary peace that you get from achieving a desire. It's not permanent peace, but you're tapping into that momentary peace and cultivating it in your day-to-day being. What you're doing is you're kind of doing a mental jujitsu of what it feels like to achieve a desire and what peace feels like. I know it sounds kind of weird, but every time you achieve a desire, there's a momentary glimpse of peace, because your mind is just kind of not thinking about anything else in this time. Because you've just achieved your desire, you're just, there's this relief, there's this satisfaction. But then your mind jumps onto another thing, because your ego is insatiable. It will always want more and more and more. And so this is why the objects of the desire are completely irrelevant. And what you do during manifestation is like a mental jujitsu of just like tapping into that relief and then keeping it that way, or just cultivating the feeling of relief from achieving the thing that you wanted. That is the key. If you just think about, I want to manifest, I want this, that doesn't work. Like that won't get you into the feeling. And the feeling is the secret, as is said by Neville Goddard. But yeah, so this is really important. Just understanding it's all about your energetic frequency. Manifestation is a way to cultivate that frequency. However, without meditation and shadow work and the purification of your mind, your traumas, your body, you will not be able to cultivate that feeling. There won't be enough space. There will constantly be a tug of war in your mind. You'll always be arguing with yourself, and you'll always be self-sabotaging because you're not aligned, you're not whole, you're not focused in one specific direction. And if you do the opposite, and you integrate meditation and shadow work and manifestation, you'll be able to cultivate, purify, and be extremely aligned in the direction that you want to go. And so things will effortlessly manifest. That's about it from this video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to get some coaching or one-to-one help figuring out what you want to do with your life, to wake up with a life purpose, to feel excited getting to work, you can click the first link in the description. And if you want to join a free community of people who are serious about spirituality, mastery, and just development and reducing collective suffering, there's another link in the description for that. But for now, peace and love.